What if I told you that you don't need a massive vacation, a dramatic argument, or expensive therapy to significantly improve your relationship? What if you could achieve a 30% measurable boost in connection, appreciation, and joy, simply by adjusting 5 small, daily habits? We're not chasing an impossible ideal of perfection, we're seeking reliable, measurable progress. Today, I'm giving you 6 non-negotiable, high-impact hacks, simple, actionable changes that yield disproportionate results. It's time to stop waiting for connection to happen and start proactively scheduling it. Meet Chloe and Alex, 10 years into their marriage. They were the definition of a good couple. They were financially stable, they co-parented efficiently, and they genuinely liked each other. They were fundamentally strong, but they were running on emotional fumes. Their core problem was invisibility. Both were pouring maximum effort into the partnership, but neither saw the other person's unique contribution. They were giving, but they were giving into separate, unacknowledged buckets. Chloe felt exhausted by the mental load. She managed all the household logistics, school schedules, playdates, insurance renewals, and the entire grocery list, down to the brand of cereal. She was running the entire household operating system, and she felt perpetually underappreciated and deeply resentful, feeling her efforts were invisible labor. Alex, conversely, spent hours on silent, complex work, researching complex investment strategies, managing the tax implications, and proactively fixing household maintenance issues before they spiraled. He felt like the silent protector, the provider of security. But his emotional tank was running empty because his efforts were only ever acknowledged when something went wrong, never when they were preventing catastrophe. The tension peaked one Saturday morning, a day they were supposed to be relaxing. Chloe was stressed about a jammed faucet. It had been dripping annoyingly all week.
Alex, the faucet in the guest bath is leaking. It's been dripping all week and it's driving me crazy. Can you please look at it before it turns into a huge issue?
Alex snapped defensively. His stress was invisible to her, just as hers was to him.
Look at it. Chloe, I just spent 7 hours yesterday going through the refinancing paperwork so we can save $200 a month for the next 10 years. That's $24,000 we secured. You want me to stop focusing on securing our long-term stability and grab my tools to deal with a drip? I handle the macro.
Chloe felt furious and profoundly invalidated.
But I handle all the micro. The drip is what matters to me right now because it's tangible daily chaos. I need to know you see the mental energy I manage every single day.
They were fighting about a tiny faucet and a massive spreadsheet. But the real argument was about acknowledgement. They were both pouring 100% effort into the relationship, but they were placing their buckets in separate corners of the room. They desperately needed to pivot from transactional doing to intentional seeing. The secret to the 30% boost isn't finding more time, it's maximizing the emotional impact of the time you already have. These 6 hacks are designed to shift your focus from transactional coexisting to active appreciation. 1. The 10-minute boundary window, the re-entry. The first 10 minutes upon reuniting after work are critical. Too often, we jump straight to logistics, the logistics trap. This poisons the well of connection. Instead, commit to a 10-minute ban on all business. Upon re-entry, sit down, make eye contact, and start with the feeling question: what's the one feeling you need to release from your day? Follow up with, what's the one thing I don't know about your day that might surprise me? This signals, you are a priority before the problem. 2. The Daily Appreciation Audit, the visibility hack. This directly solves the problem of invisible effort. You must deliberately search for and acknowledge the unseen labor your partner does. Don't praise the clean kitchen, praise the detailed thought process that went into anticipating the cleaning needs. Before you go to sleep, voice one specific observation of non-obvious effort: I noticed you researched 3 different brands of tires before choosing. That saves us money and time, and I really appreciate your dedication to quality. This validates their labor and their mental contribution. 3. The 3-second rule, the affection blitz. This is an easy way to increase physical intimacy deposits. When you hug, commit to holding the hug for at least 3 full seconds. A 2-second hug is routine and dismissive, a 3-second hug communicates presence, safety, and emotional anchoring. Practice the welcome home 3 count. Anytime you initiate a hug, hold the count silently. This commitment changes the physical contact from a formality into a meaningful physical reset for both partners. 4. The I am responsible for list, the shared burden. Resentment builds when expectations are unspoken. This hack forces explicit clarity on the mental load. Sit down for 15 minutes and create 2 columns, things I am responsible for, and things my partner is responsible for. Go deeper than the task. List the anticipation. For Chloe, it's not just groceries, but inventorying the pantry and planning the menu. Once the mental lists are clear, ask, what is the single most draining item on your list that I can take over entirely for 30 days? Demonstrate that the burden is shared, not just divided. 5. The microdate mindset, the interrupt. We often wait for the perfect, expensive Saturday night date, which rarely happens. That delay kills momentum. Instead, inject romance by viewing small, available windows of time as microdates. This interrupts the routine with spontaneity and presence. Define a microdate as any scheduled time under 20 minutes that is strictly non-logistical. Example, let's put our phones away and listen to one song together, start to finish, with our eyes closed, and talk about the memory it brings up. Or, let's share a glass of water on the balcony and name one thing we saw that made us laugh today. Use these small moments to practice intense intimacy. 6. The non-emergency text, the emotional ping. How often do you text your partner during the day? Usually, it's about logistics, need milk, or running late. This reinforces the transactional nature of the relationship. We need to intentionally send emotional pings. Send 1 text per day that requires 0 response and 0 action. It must be purely about appreciation or memory. Examples, I saw a car that looked just like the one we drove on our first date, or I just thought about the amazing solution you came up with this morning. This reinforces that you are thinking of them as a lover, not a co-parent. Improving your love life by 30% doesn't require a radical overhaul. It requires radical intentionality. Connection isn't something that happens to you, it's something you meticulously create. By committing to these 6 high-impact adjustments, you move the relationship from transactional coexistence to intentional partnership. You start seeing the invisible effort, sharing the mental load, and maximizing the joy in the small moments. You stop waiting for the fireworks and start lighting the daily spark. That's the formula for enduring, resilient love. Which of these 6 high-impact hacks are you going to implement tonight? Tell me which one you chose in the comments below. If this video helped you see the power of small, deliberate changes, please like this video and subscribe now. We'll be back next week with more tools to build the resilient relationship you deserve.